Welcome to Iconically Iconic.
Hello, babes. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. In today's video, we are going to be getting into the Cheetah-licious fashion of Gabriella and Chanel. So let's get into it. I don't know about anyone else, but when I was a young girl and the Cheetah Girls premiered, I was instantly obsessed with their fashion and even the bedrooms of Galleria and Chanel. It had all of the frills and thrills of hyper femininity and things I love. Sparkles, stars, sequins, tulle, and everything girly. Raven and Adrian were what made me obsessed with this movie. I was already tuned in and set for anything Raven was in, but I also loved Adrian from 3LW. I would have even watched something that was just the two of them. Their chemistry throughout the film was genuine and felt like a real friendship. You almost forget their acting, which makes sense since they became close while filming and still remain friends, which makes for a good movie. Now, the storyline and good actors make a great movie, but the fashion and wardrobe pulls it together perfectly and keeps the audience engaged and intrigued. Even when some movies are just bleh and a bit all over the place, the thing that is keeping you engaged and still watching the film or show is the wardrobe. It will bring in some form of viewership because people want to see what they will wear next. So let's get into the fashion of Miss Chuchi and Bubbles. They both have very similar styles which are reflective of the time and era, which are the 2000s. It was about color, something sparkly and shimmery, color, some feathers, and more color. The more color, the better. This was the golden era of Disney Channel, and when they actually put time and effort into costume design and dressing their cast. Chanel is all about the mini skirts. In almost every scene, she is wearing a mini skirt, aside from when she goes shopping with her mother's credit card and the final scene of the movie. She likes to wear them with colored pantyhose like blues, whites, purples, etc. She's hyper feminine and loves to accessorize and stands out down to her hair. She's like Carrie Bradshaw, but a teen version. Chanel is more eclectic when it comes to her looks and pairs things together that you normally wouldn't. I would describe her as an expressive fashion personality. She sees fashion as an art form and a way to express how she's feeling and is not afraid to stand out. Her wardrobe consists of bright colors, chokers, multiple hair accessories, and of course a multitude of mini skirts. As I've stated before, she's an unapologetic girly girl who understands that when you look good, you feel good. She's also a girl's girl who likes to make sure her friends feel their best, encourages them, and is the friend whose closet you love, and she didn't mind letting you borrow something of hers as well. Now, Galleria is the diva. She loves the furs, rhinestones, and to be the center focus of the group. She likes colors like Chanel but a bit more toned down, but she also has an expressive fashion personality mixed with classic. She's about fun but also business and being serious, which is why I think she's always in pants and jeans. She likes fun like they all do, but I feel she doesn't want to be looked at as childish and the free spirit fun girl because she wants to lead, which is why she wears the extra jackets with the furs, the sunglasses, and long trench coats. She believes in always being dressed to the nines no matter where she is going. Before Galleria opens her mouth, her clothes will speak first. She's the girl that some are intimidated by because she's so confident and sure of herself. But once you get to know her, she's a fun-loving friend who's loyal but doesn't tolerate nonsense. Galleria is the girl who takes her time shopping, looking at fabrics, quality, and how it fits, which would make sense since her mother is a fashion designer. She loves glamour and being dolled up, but she also knows when to scale it back some and understands there's a time and place for everything. Now, let's get into the outfits. So when we meet Galleria and Chanel, they're both dressed with fringes and similar. Chanel is wearing pink while Galleria is wearing blue, which to me symbolized their close friendship and reminds me of back in the day when we called our friends on the phone and asked what they were wearing or how we were going to match and plan out our outfits together. I just feel like that's what Chanel and Galleria did for this particular look. Chanel wears a monochromatic pink look with different shades of pink, a pink shoulder bag, heeled booties, a mini pink acid wash skirt, and a thigh-length mauve suede jacket. I love how a small amount of her hair is in a side ponytail while the rest is out. It was just so cute to me. Chanel's look is very true to who she is as a character in this movie, which is bubbly and fun with a bit of sass. Galleria wears a pair of graphic denim jeans, a fur-trimmed coat, and a baby blue fringed shirt that has a few rhinestones added to it, and a pair of the 2000s Melissa Jellies. Now, let me tell y'all something. I had these in pink, white, and the blue that Raven wears in the film, and when I seen we both had the same jelly sneakers, I was so hype. Galleria's fashion, as I stated before, is always about adding the extras onto her fit to make her stand out and pop. She expresses her diva through clothing. And her fashion is very similar to Raven Baxter's, which I think they got some inspiration from when creating the wardrobe. The costume designer for this movie was Risa McConaughey, who was also the costume designer for the Lizzie McGuire movie, High School Musical, Stuck in the Suburbs, and many more. I think she did an incredible job with dressing not just the girls, but the parents as well. She kept the girls current and trendy while also adding elements of the characters' personalities to how they dress, like Dorinda, who loves hip-hop and dance, and Aqua, who is from Texas and loves her hometown and likes to include that in her fashion. It's not always easy dressing multiple people and translating their personality into their wardrobe, but I think she did a phenomenal job, especially with a small budget and dressing multiple people. With each scene, the girls' fashion never gets dull and boring. Although it is the colder months, the girls still wear lively colors, but it doesn't feel childish. It's just teen girls expressing themselves through their looks. You can also tell they got a lot of inspiration from Destiny's Child, as that was where the book's inspiration came from. The all-girl group who knew how to sing but dress as well, making it a point to stand out from the rest. Galleria and Chanel's fashion is something that I still watch and love till this day. Although some things may be dated, a lot of it reminds me of a time when there was fashion that was catered to young girls, like the movie Get a Clue, which is a movie I still love just because of how good the fashion was. There were stores, movies, TV shows, and singers that catered to a younger audience and spaces for young kids to enjoy being kids. Now it seems as though the kids want to rush to be adults, and I feel it's because they don't have something to call their own and that is made specifically for kids and teens to enjoy. In the next scene, Chanel wears a purple slouchy turtleneck with her signature hoops that she wears in every scene except for when she is wearing the green sweater and blue rhinestone choker, and she wears a pair of dangled hoop earrings to match the accessories she's wearing. While what she is wearing is simple, her hair and accessories is what makes her stand out and elevates her look. The pink beaded bracelets she wears, her hair in twist and an underhand braid with the sloppy bun and multicolored scrunchie, the pink ring, the diamond hoops, these things take a simple look and elevate it. Gabriella is wearing a red leather jacket with a simple yellow tee, a combination of colors I usually hate together because it reminds me of ketchup and mustard or McDonald's, but she wears it well. She has an oversized suede yellow crossbody bag, her signature star earrings, and a pair of camo pants. Well, they look like camo pants. I'm not really sure, but they look like reddish yellow patterned pants, camo pants, a thin silver choker, and gold bangles. This isn't one of my favorite looks, but I still love the red leather jacket she wears. The next scene is the audition for the Cheetah Girls to get a slot in the talent show. Now, I have always been in love with the way Raven wore her hair in this scene, but Raven's hair was always on point. She had the best hairstyles to me on Disney Channel back in the day. Her hair just always looked good. The girls are in their signature cheetah print, and Raven's look has always been my favorite in this scene. The long belt top she wears and the laced up detailing on the sleeves. It was like the 70s meets the 2000s. The shawl tied to her with the embossed sequin star and fringes, which is also a part of her signature look, as in every scene she's wearing a shawl. Well, almost every scene except for one, she is wearing a shawl or a scarf tied around her waist. This outfit was perfectly 2000s and encapsulated what the early 2000s fashion was. Chanel wears a cheetah print mini skirt, white fringed armbands with cheetah detailing at the top to match her fringed top, and a pair of white leather shin-length boots. The wardrobe for this movie set them apart from the many movies that catered to kids and teens because it wasn't childish but could also be worn by young kids and teens, which is sometimes hard to do with films centered around teens. It can be a miss a lot of times because it's usually too mature or too childish. But that was the magic of the Cheetah Girls wardrobe. It was something for everyone. Even adults were getting inspiration from their looks. And people are still inspired by their fashion years later. It was a time of fun and creativity and expressing yourself no matter what age through fashion. Now, when they went for their meeting with Jackal Johnson, Galleria did not come to play games, okay? She made sure she was stepping. It's a look to me that will never get old. She walked in and out knowing that she was that girl and made sure everyone else did as well. Her hair, again, I don't know who was doing Raven's hair back in the day, but it was always laid. The warm caramel colors complemented her beautiful golden complexion, and it's just a look that I am obsessed with. The touch of cheetah print on the collar makes the outfit pop while not being overbearing. The leather cheetah print booties with a diamond star necklace. Chanel's look is a mixture of the 80s and 2000s. She wears a pair of sheer ruffle trimmed gloves, a mini skirt with a red top and red stockings, as well as a red coat, a suede brown mini skirt with a matching zip-up jacket, and brown chunky boots, which pairing brown and red can either be a hit or a big miss. But I think it works well here and complements Chanel's olive tone perfectly. Now, everyone loves the closing scene with the girls in their colored cheetah print outfits. And of course, I loved Galleria's because I have always been obsessed with the color pink. As you guys know, I talk about this all the time on this channel. My love for pink runs deep, okay? And Chanel's purple cheetah look was my favorite as well. And listen, I don't care what anyone says, Galleria was the lead, and she was right when it came to the business and taking things seriously. And I will be doing a character breakdown video on her as well, so stay tuned for that. This movie just symbolized girlhood to me as a young girl. It focused on friendships and being different, but also being similar, coming together because of your differences and finding ways to connect, showing young girls that there's different ways to express yourself through fashion, and showed our diversity in New York, which a lot of people missed the mark on, and center it around one group of people, which most of the time happens to be white, especially with movies and TV shows. And that is not how New York is, and it doesn't showcase our diverse friendship groups. But Cheetah Girls will always be my favorite movie. I don't care how old I am, I will watch this movie. And with that being said, this video has come to an end. Let me know if you guys would like me to do a breakdown of the Cheetah Girls 2 fashion. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure your notification bells are turned on so that you always know when I upload. And I will catch you guys in the next one.